Welcome back to Jamming Games. I am Steven. He is Wyatt. We're here today with, after something of a hiatus, playing Modern
Horizons 2.
We said that right at the same time. We're so in sync. The player on your right is a person who doesn't realize if you play an Urza Saga on your first turn, you can never make a token with it.
If you play Amulet, you can.
Well, we'll see what happens, because I'm pretty sure I'm disappointed in this interaction. Person on the left is my brother Christopher, doing his thing.
With Mono White D&T.
Mono White D&T. He didn't really add too much. I think it has Esper
Solitude, Esper Sentinel. I think that might be it.
Grazer. Oh, this is not Grazer. This is Abundant Harvest. So I'm playing the Abundant Harvest Amulet Titan build. Which,
You're going to have a lot of amulets here in a second.
Yeah. I'm not a super huge fan of that deck.
Amulet Titan?
Of Amulet Titan with Abundant Harvest.
Oh, okay.
It's fine, but I don't think it's precisely excellent. So Chris sends in with his Giver of Runes. He's played against me a lot and knows there's not too much that can go wrong.
A little bit of gap there.
There was a small break. We had to check audio. Audio's great. Everything's good on our side. So
And now you have 2 amulets. Do you have a bounce land? If you have a bounce land, I think you just win.
I floated a mana off of the Saga, I believe.
And just going to play another one.
And use all of that for a Dryad of Elysian Grove. So now I have a land drop.
Uh-oh. And you're going to pass.
So maybe I don't have a Titan in my hand. Because you would think I would just win the game here, right?
Yeah.
Stop doing that. Okay. Wyatt was opening and closing something repeatedly, which gives just the finest audio, as all of our audio enjoyers at home know.
It's been a while since we filmed.
Yeah, it has. Do you want to try and make an excuse for it or no?
No.
No.
I was just gonna say next turn you get to crack your how did you crack your EMAP? Oh, you get to make 2 mana off of the path because it enters tapped.
Yeah.
And then you get to go get a bounce land, and this turn you just get to Titan if you have Titan.
I believe so. I can see that my hand has an Explorer and why am I just casting this? I don't know when this turn was. This was right after the weekend of Modern Horizons.
This is the week after Modern Horizons.
I don't remember one thing about this game or anything that happened.
Oh, you went Dryad. Do you have Titan in hand?
I have no idea. So there's 2 mana. So what is happening here?
No, you haven't cast it yet.
So I have played a bounce land. It is untapping on the stack. And he's considering what to do about it. So maybe he can try and deny me some mana here.
With Flickerwisp?
Well, I don't... Yeah, the Flickerwisp will exile it. I don't know what he has in his hand.
He's playing a Skyclave, but the triggers are already in the stack for the amulets.
Yeah.
So you'll still get 2 untaps, but 1...
Yeah. So I believe I am saying...
You're the nice guy. And
you could have done that differently. Let's do it that way. So that brings me up to, I'm thinking 4 mana floating. I have 1. I have an extra land drop. That is
Sun Home.
That's not a Sun Home. It's a Yavimaya.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you get to make a 2/2 that becomes a 1/1.
So worth saying, this is the first time I've ever played with this deck. I made it 10 minutes before the tournament, and I haven't played it at all in this video.
Well, I mean, you play Titan.
Right, but the Urza Sagas are different. They have some weird play patterns in them.
Yeah.
You have to do some things a little bit differently. I think that it is 100% the correct way to build the deck. I think they're very, very strong. But I also think they're weird sometimes. Like playing one on your turn 1 and not immediately realizing you're never going to make a token with it.
Amulet into bounce land. Make a 2/2 bounce the Urza Saga back to your hand.
Yeah. But if you don't have that, like it's going to...
Yes.
You have to go all in on this is the game plan. It is... Urza Saga is the one I'm doing. So I go get another amulet here. Gosh, I hope I don't cheat.
Why?
Because I'm watching myself play, and I'm like, this guy might be cheating. I don't actually know what he's doing.
2/4 bounce. 2/4 8.
Pick up a land. Yeah.
Titan. So we know Chris has a Solitude, and he put an 8th vial up to 4.
Oh yeah, he's gonna try and get this full value Solitude here. So I'm going to go...
Oh, I mean, you just keep Valakuts.
Well, yeah. Give it haste. Untap him. If he has a Solitude, he can kind of blow it up. The question is, what are you more scared of? Because... Yeah. Oh, he doesn't let me attack. That's very good. Very astute place. He's got 1 card in hand.
You have an E. Wow, you have an E and get to float up on 1. Take out all those vials. No, that's not an E. That's an Adventurous Impulse. I know Magic. I promise.
Adventurous Impulse? I forget what that card's called. Abundant Harvest.
Abundant Harvest.
Adventurous Impulse is also
It's a very different card, but yes.
Yep.
I think it's pro artifact, not pro colorless, right?
I believe it is pro colorless.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's better than I thought.
Because I think Giver can give you protection from Eldrazi.
Oh, I think you are right.
Sometimes you have to play it in Legacy for that reason.
Good dead
So
silence.
Valakut triggers are just coming in here.
I mean, every land drop is just so lethal now.
Yeah.
Here's just another Titan. This
Here's
just
a
ends the
Titan.
game. You have Vesuva in the deck, I'm guessing?
I do, actually. I
What?
thought to bring the Vesuva to the game today.
And a second Valakut, probably? Oh, this is a second Solitude.
So Solitude exiling this guy.
I mean, now you just get to go get 2 Titans.
Yeah, I think we're having some discussion
Oh, okay.
about like how this is going to resolve itself.
Gotcha.
So that happens. Give him haste. Attack. Did I already resolve my Titan trigger?
No, you're
I think
you're
I might have
trying-
just missed one
For some
entirely.
reason, you're trying to resolve 2 at the same time?
No, I think I'm just resolving one of them. I think that I just didn't let it happen. Double strike, double strike. Both men have double
Yeah,
strike.
you only got 2 lands. You didn't get the first pair.
Oh, I guess I missed it.
Yeah.
Well, good for me.
This isn't lethal. It's, what,
No, it's not
12?
I didn't get to give the creature plus
Oh, you don't have, what's it called?
Sunhome.
Yeah.
And I also wanted my thing
Oh.
to... I don't know what I wanted to do. Here's Titans.
4 amulets.
Block of 4 Aether Vials. We're on to game 2. We're back and ready to go after sideboards. Chris, I believe...
Do we have the same sleeves? No, one
no,
of his Loki.
his
one
are
of
Loki,
his
minor
Fenrir.
Finward, minor cooler, technically.
Yours is a wolf dog.
It's a wolf dog that's bigger than a dragon, which is kind of a
Wild.
little wild. So here comes an Amulet. Chris draws card. This is Esper Sentinel kind of on display as being a real kick in my nuts for the rest of my life.
Is it?
Esper Sentinel, yeah, it gives your opponent a lot of card advantage, especially if I have my like explore amulet draws where I don't really have an explosive one. I'm just gonna have to kind of grind out incremental value.
I guess you are like, he has drawn 2 cards now.
Yeah.
Is that a Garenbrig? Castle of the Garenbrig?
So I played an explorer, and I believe I only played. Oh no, I played an additional land.
I mean, here comes a College of Complete, though.
Yep.
that'll
There's,
kill
I can
you.
also see a damping sphere in Chris's hand,
Oh.
which really
Also a nuts kick.
rains on my parade.
Luckily, you have Forest and Garenbrig, so like it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, it's not the absolute like this is it, but it's still. I am very sad and wish that things had gone different in my life. Made different decisions today. Chris gets in for 2.
Do you still have Rex Sage in the sideboard, or what's the artifact?
You use the new Evoke Man.
Oh.
I forget what his name is. Foundation Breaker. You use Foundation Breaker.
I guess he's a bigger threat if you need him late in the game, and then he's good enough early.
It's exactly a 2/2.
Oh.
Being able to evoke it for 1 mana less is just kind of relevant.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It costs 2 instead of 3. So I actually thought about it too. And for 2 mana, you get a disenchant that you can summon or spec for. For 3 mana, you get a creature, a 2/1 that sticks around. Or for 4 mana, you get the thing.
Force of Vigor that can't be free,
Yeah, and I feel like
but can't be 2 or 4.
yeah. And I think paying 2 mana is sometimes enough. Like if you need a 2/1, the game is probably over, and you're just kidding yourself into thinking you're still playing Magic.
I guess that's fair.
Did I just cast a Titan into a Damping Sphere off of a Castle Garenbrig?
Yeah, you did.
I absolutely just did that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And you made double mana.
No,
off
I
this.
didn't because the
Maya.
when
What?
Crumbling Vestige comes into play, it makes a mana
Oh, that's
and
Crumbling
then
Vestige.
untaps. So
Oh,
thank
okay.
Christ, I actually had 6 mana. I did not do what I thought I did.
But you did it immediately to transmute your Teleria. You got a blue-green bounce land in Teleria, untapped him, tapped him, bounced it, and it's like,
Oh, man.
you still cheated.
Oh boy. Well, you know what? I said I was going to cheat. I am glad it's on camera. I also think I lose this game because it looks like Chris is just dunking on me right here. Culture Complete's kind of one of the new additions to this deck that we haven't talked about a lot. I think it's actually a pretty good
It
card.
like turns your deck into from winning on like turn 8 to turn 9 to like winning on turn 5. I think it's the math.
If you have a couple attackers to give it help, maybe if your opponent fetches once or twice, it's pretty easy to just like
Get there.
yeah.
There's a Dryad, which is just gonna do absolute. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I see the writing on the wall. Start packing my things up.
And then off into game 3.
Let's hope I don't
Oh,
cheat.
you've had an amulet every game. Have you been cheating about that?
You just, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Obviously, dude.
Oh,
I
this is a
also
Dryad?
something I
Oh
realized.
my god, is this the turn 2 win?
No, it's not. Zeus is all good and fine. But if you have... So the turn 2 win is double Amulet of Zeus, a bounce land, right?
Yeah.
So good. But you can actually do the exact same thing with Arboreal Grazer or Explore.
If you go those turn 1.
Yeah. Well, if you go Amulet on 1, Amulet on 2, Arboreal Grazer, Explore, and Azusa with a bounce land all get you to 6 mana. Which isn't something I realized.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it means that, like...
Well, luckily you don't have bounce lands, because there's Damping Sphere.
I know.
Kick you in the nuts.
Well, I had Azusa. Azusa, you can replay him enough times that it's not a big deal.
What is this?
That is a main phase...
Hard cast Evoke Boy?
No, that's just a Force of Vigor.
It's sitting on the table. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bounce land, make 2. Make a dude, return my bounce land to my hand. Probably should have bounced the Urza Saga there if I'm real with you, bud.
Yeah, you don't get to make it 2-2 next turn. You get to make it every other turn.
Well, I get to make a 2-2 next turn. I get to draw, untap.
Make it 2-2.
Make it
But then
2-2.
you don't get to bounce it.
Yeah. And so that's kind of the one.
It's a Cauldra.
Yeah, it looks like we're just going to be having a good old-fashioned race here.
I mean, these Urza Saga's creatures. These Urza Saga creatures add up pretty quick. And you can go get an EMAP to get another Urza Saga if you need it. Like,
do I make a token? Let's see what your boy does. Nope.
doesn't even float a mana. Wow.
I may have said
What
earlier,
a power
float a
move.
mana, but I did not tap the land. Did not pay the cost. Nope. Does it look like an amulet? Because that's 100% not what I got.
How could why? Oh, how do you get an EMAP? Why not activate at least to make a 2-2?
I'm not sure. It might be dumb.
Okay.
Could be stupid. Do you see how much I shuffled my deck before cracking this EMAP? A lot of evidence that I'm stupid right here. Running into it face first.
If you didn't get another Urza Saga, I think if you got another Urza Saga, that'd be tell that you were not really thinking.
I'm going to transmute
Okay.
for an Urza Saga right here. I went and got until I hope to God I don't. So I have 3 floating. Transmute this, 1
you have
floating.
4
now.
floating. You have
Well,
1
yeah,
floating.
1 floating.
1 green.
3 was the only amount of mana I never had floating.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Here's a Titan.
Then you get to go up to 3 plus the 3 lands on the board. Oh, you have a castle. Filter for castle. Go with this Titan. Do you get...
I can get +2/+. I mean, if he has a removal spell, I kind of look silly if I get this here. And I do get it, so if he has a removal spell, I'm going to look like a silly Billy. Which is the last thing I want, honestly.
Do you look like a silly Billy?
No one wants that, Wyatt. So here's I'm just using the red haste land, not the other one.
Oh, because you're trying to give a double strike.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, no, you're just getting an Urza Saga. I don't know what you're doing either.
The lines in this game are very, very convoluted. There's so many possibilities.
Did you just get double Urza Saga?
I did.
How is that land not legendary?
You would think that all sagas would be legendary.
Yeah, right?
Like, it is a song about some stuff happening.
If 2 people are singing the same song at different parts, the song wouldn't sound good. Like,
This is why it's line in the sand. All right, that kills Christopher. Thanks for watching.